on. Well, that's unfortunate. Oh. Well. We gotta fight the boss again. I already did this in the stream that was a total failure. But I guess we'll do it again. At least now you can actually see it this time. So, let's go take out this demon that wants to control me. I guess he wants to take my face or something like that. Of course it is. Eh. Oh, shut up. Nice. I should have definitely healed two of the people, but whatever. Fighting in the rain.
I touched so much of you.
I'm gonna call HR for that, by the way.
With your glory. Now I'm no one.
Might even need counseling. Look at that.
Dark
Ugh.
and desperate. Death to make yourself alive. I used to be like you. I'm not anymore. You shouldn't be either.
Oh, we're starting. Run away. Okay. Okay. Maybe Vivian's got the right idea. Let's hang out over here. Ooh, 760. Whoa. Dang it, he went in the ground.
Trying to hide.
Silence!
Ow. Hey, hey, hey! Oh my gosh! He is a giant archer. What is this guy? Okay, he doesn't have any weaknesses. Oops. So, it's just damage.
Promised you to me. Now I will have you.
Why don't you just stop talking and start dying? I'm just saying, bro. No! Really? Vivian should not be so close. Vivian should not be so close. Man, he does not like Vivian. Vivian again. That's one way to travel across the map. Step on a spike. Oh, come on.
Someone help.
Go, go! Ah! He wasn't going. Nice. He died. What do we get? A dual blade dagger and a sigil. Let's see if I got any trash hanging around in here. Like that. And I'm gonna get rid of that one too.
The demon is dead. Andraste be praised. She shielded you from its touch. We've numbers across Thedas, but we let this happen. Our officers either failed to see it, or were complicit. The Templars are ready to hear
One
what
is
the Inquisition
far worse than
needs
the
of us.
other.
You need to hear this, to feel truth in your hearts. I am the will of Our Lady manifest. I am the herald of Andraste. She sent me to remind you of your sacred duty, a shield against dark magic, knights who will end the breach.
We will not deny Our Lady's will. Not anymore. But the Order is leaderless, gutted by betrayal. We must rebuild it.
Okay, so last night I decided to have them rebuild, but not as part as the Inquisition, as separate entities. Because I decided on their own they could grow to be a bigger force. And I don't know. Having them join seems like they'd be disbanded. And not having the Templars anymore didn't seem like a good thing. You know, I think they had their place. So, yeah.
Your order is a symbol that holds the people's respect. That cannot die today. We offer you an alliance. Supplies, weapons, grounds to shelter you. All we ask is you help us close the breach.
Do we take the Inquisition's terms, brothers and sisters? The Templars will come. I hope your stronghold is ready.
Well, it's not exactly a stronghold, but it's something.
Oh, don't worry. I think we're expecting company.
I don't know what he means by that. I thought he was talking about the Templars, but the way he said that, I don't think that's what he meant. Like, at all.
What you found in the captain's quarters means the officers willingly blighted half their knights with red lyrium.
Even before some of them realized the Lord Seeker was replaced by a demon.
Which put us in a position to demand more from our alliance. You should have consulted us first.
Oh, well... And I don't know what that symbol is. It's like I'm talking the way she understands in comparison to these.
We still need to prepare for them. I have contacts in the lyrium trade. Regular lyrium.
If you'd be so kind as to put me in touch with them, I'll secure funding. How many Templars are expected? A few dozen veterans are coming ahead of the rest to help seal the breach.
How soon until these veterans arrive?
Right now.
They're almost here. Templars don't like to be late.
Make
Wait!
I came with you to help. I would have told you before, but you were busy.
Get down from there!
That's fine, Cole. You just startled us, appearing out of thin air.
I wasn't air. I was here. You didn't see me. Most people don't until I let them.
Call the guards. This creature is not what you...
A moment, please, Cassandra. I would like to hear why he came.
You help people. You made them safe when they would have died. I want to do that. I can help.
Cole saved my life in Theronfall.
Cassandra
I couldn't
slightly
have defeated Envy
disapproves.
without him.
But what does he want now?
I think he really is trying to help.
I won't be in the way. Tiny, no trouble. No notice taken unless you want them to.
You're not honestly suggesting we give him run of the camp?
Not freely, perhaps, but it seems a waste to... Hold on.
Where did he go?
It's a good trick. You get used to it.
We must see if he can teach it to anyone else. I'll have people watch the boy. But let's not be distracted from the breach.
We'll need your help when the Templar veterans arrive. Take time to prepare while you can.
Yep, Cole is an interesting cookie. Vivian.
It is good that you salvaged as many Templars as you did, my dear. We will need every Templar, but they will require proper management. We also need to increase our lyrium supplies considerably. The Chantry may still have stockpiles we can use.
We likely need more than they have. Our enemies have magic that can rip open the Fade.
Indeed. We may need Josephine to open negotiations with the dwarves directly. The breach has done more than disfigure the sky. The veil itself is broken. All mages, no matter how skilled, are now in danger of drawing demons to them. Before this crisis is over, you may find that Templars, flawed as they may be, are all that stand between us and chaos.
It's a good idea to plan for trouble.
I'm glad you understand. Magic is dangerous, just as fire is dangerous. Anyone who forgets this truth gets burned.
You're preaching to the choir, Vivienne.
Tell me something. As you will no doubt have a hand in shaping it, what future do you see for mages?
I do. I honestly do.
Mages should be treated like anybody else.
And yet, however much we may wish it, we are not like everyone else. Anyone can see that a chevalier is armed and dangerous, and they can see when his blade is about to strike. But can you spot a mage coming? And if he arrives at your stoop, can he leave his magic at the door? It's something to consider, my dear.
She actually didn't like that. Interesting. She's a hard one to read. Oh, there's a thing there.
The Inquisition appreciates your assistance in this matter, Lady Corbin. And my miners appreciate your business. You'll have your lyrium by the end of the week. I should tell you, Ambassador, the Chantry raised some fuss when they learned about our arrangement. The Inquisition must certainly seem an audacious idea to the Grand Clerics. We hope to convince them it is a necessary one as well. I'll take my leave. Good day.
Who was she, Ambassador?
A merchant. I thought we should reach out to the dwarves to secure lyrium for the Inquisition's Templars. According to Lady Corbin, it raised the ire of the Chantry.
Oh.
Access to lyrium makes us rather more formidable than anticipated. We're becoming a challenge. Sadly, the remaining Grand Clerics appear to be consolidating the Chantry's power instead of comforting the masses.
Well, that's great.
Mage circles started falling years ago. The Chantry was troubled even before the Divine's murder.
Yet many people continue to bear it great love. We will not benefit from its decline. Little but the Chantry ties Orlais, Nevarra, Ferelden, Antiva, and even Rivain to a common cause.
Has the Chantry truly promoted such peace?
Andrasti's chant is familiar across kingdoms, a source of many shared customs. That is the crucial point. Common ground is the start of all negotiations.
And the start of many fights.
Are you sure? Families often fight the hardest.
Having grown up among four siblings, I concede your point. I found, however, that the only time two parties cannot negotiate is when they cease to speak. We must learn to think beyond our own wants, to secure peace in Thales.
Oh man, I can't stop yawning for whatever reason.
Planning to steer the history of the world, Ambassador Montilier?
I believe the Inquisition is already charting that course. Which brings me to a question, if you have a moment. The remaining Grand Clerics sent a missive inquiring about the events at the Temple of Sacred Ashes. They demand to know whether the Inquisition officially claims that Andraste saved you from the breach. If it were up to you, how would you reply?
Will my answer change your reply to the Chantry?
If Leliana, Cassandra Cullen, and I could agree on our official stance, I could answer that. We should decide soon. The revered mothers don't seem to know what to make of you.
Well, somebody chose me. A white figure. So...
I tell the Chantry that Andraste herself shielded me from harm.
I'd truly like to hear the debates that would raise in Val Royeaux. Thank you for your thoughts. A good day to you.
And a good day to you, little lady. I'm out of here.
When there was no sky maker, you were the sky. When there was no earth, you were the earth.
Hey, look at this. Templars all around. We'll have the breach closed up in no time.
And I suppose the Inquisition will be sending dogs your way to purchase the lyrics of those Templars.
See? Everyone comes out happy.
There were so many questions surrounding Faria's death. Did he think we wouldn't notice? He's killed Faria, one of my best agents, and knows where the others are. You know what must be done. Make it clean. Painless if you can. We were friends once.
Wait, what are you doing?
He betrayed us. He murdered my agent.
And you'd kill him, just like that.
You find fault with my decision?
Killing him is a waste.
If he has knowledge, then he's a resource. Use him.
He's a loose end who could escape and get word to our enemies. Butler's betrayal put our agents in danger. I condemned one man to save dozens. I may not like what I do, but it must be done. I cannot afford the luxury of ideals at a time like this.
I expected better from the Inquisition spymaster.
Oof.
You've made
that
that
was
point
rough.
clear. Apprehend Butler, but see that he lives. Now if you're happy, I have more work to do.
I didn't mean to be so hard on you. Oh, you know what? This is the second one I have totally jacked up. I wish this was more... let's see... Let's try this one. Because I am jacking these up hardcore. I need to rethink some of my methods.
I will take these injury reports to research and
Trusts in the Maker.
I was thinking it was going to take me back a little bit further, but it did not.
Hey, look at this. Templars all around. We'll have the breach closed up in no time.
And I suppose the Inquisition
Come on, dude.
will be sending dogs your way to purchase.
There were so many questions surrounding Faria's death. Did he think we wouldn't notice? He's killed Faria, one of my best agents, and knows where the others are. You know what must be done. Make it clean. Painless if you can. We were friends once.
Wait, what are you doing?
He betrayed us. He murdered my agent.
And you'd kill him, just like that.
You find fault with my decision?
We can't solve our problems with murder.
And what would you suggest? Leave him be. Butler's betrayal put our agents in danger. I condemned one man to save dozens. I may not like what I do, but it must be done. I cannot afford the luxury of ideals at a time like this.
Now is precisely the time for ideals.
You feel very strongly about this. Very well. I will think of another way to deal with this man. Apprehend Butler, but see that he lives.
Okay, that wasn't so bad.
Now if you're happy, I have more work to do.
I mean, it didn't seem much better, but I guess a little bit. At least I didn't make her feel like she was, like, doing a terrible job.
So, the Templars joined the Inquisition. Even with Cullen here, I never thought that would happen. Of course, after Kirkwall, I never thought anyone would use red lyrium on purpose either. The Templars should know better than anyone what that shit does to people. Finding more
Language.
of it really punches a hole in my red lyrium at the temple was a coincidence theory.
How long does it take for red lyrium to grow? How fast can it spread?
It took years to infect people in Kirkwall, but no one there was actually ingesting the stuff. This Elder One managed to take the worst thing I can think of and make it worse. That's an accomplishment.
The Inquisition has the numbers to track down all this lyrium and destroy it.
I hope so. I don't want to think about what happens if it starts a plague. I've got people trying to find out where the red stuff came from. I think maybe we should make that a priority. But that's enough doom and gloom. You just won a big victory for the Inquisition. What are you going to do to celebrate?
Drink until I can't walk?
That's a good point. We should celebrate. A banquet. Something like a banquet.
Word to Josephine, and I bet she could arrange anything. Things should be calm around here for at least the next hour. Take a moment to enjoy it. If the world's about to end, I'm sure the Seeker will let us know.
Okay, I played that one cool. And jack that one up.
Templars filling up the place. Best of the polished helms come to save us. Good partners, I suppose, if they decide to stay and do what they're told. Seem to have a problem with that.
We need their special talents. Only they are up to the task.
I agree, right? Shove them right up there. Just watch while you do it, that's all. You want about anything else?
Ooh, what's... You don't fit in the Inquisition. Get out. Sorry, I had to check around and see what my puppy was doing.
I'll be back if I need you.
Go on.
I love this kind of music.
Maker, you him. You were the herald of Andraste. He sent you to us to show the world her love, and I am ready for that love.
Oh.
Well, I'm not ready for that kind of love. That is, unless that's what you want. But, I mean, I'm Flissa. Can I get you a drink?
What did you mean by that kind of love?
Nothing. I didn't mean anything. What did you mean? As I said, I'm Flissa. The Inquisition soldiers needed a place to unwind, so Leliana brought me in to set up a tavern. Nothing fancy, but it's safer for the soldiers than looking for trouble in some village.
You said Liliana asked you to run an Inquisition tavern. How did you meet?
Dumb luck lately. I managed an inn back in Denerim. When I heard
Denerim.
interesting gossip, I passed word to Liliana. Sometimes it was helpful. She asked if I wanted to own my own tavern, and I said yes. I didn't realize she meant this.
Farewell.
Goodbye.
Oh, look, her mouth is moving this time. Last time I was here, her mouth wasn't moving.
You're right. I'm sorry. When you spend your days teaching
So the Templars will put their powers to use, sealing the breach. Any group corrupted by a demon must be watched carefully. At least they know how to fight.
The Templars are a powerful force. The thing affecting them was not just a simple demon.
Fair enough. Bear in mind the demon, however powerful, was but a single minion of the Elder One. Speaking of which, you should ready yourself.
For?
This Elder One. You have now interfered with his plans twice. Once at the Temple of Sacred Ashes, and now again with the Templars. A being who aspires to godhood is unlikely to ignore such an affront.
I think they're saying that we're about to be attacked. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. Oh, that's how I do it. I was trying to figure out how to do that earlier, and I have no... I was... So, just click on it. Gotcha.
Blessings upon you, Herald of Andraste.
Uh-huh. Who's down here? Probably Cole? Yup.
You took in the Templars. You let them stay in strength, even after what they did. Their own people. It's dangerous when too many men in the same armor think they're right. You should prepare. It's already getting louder.
What's going to be loud?
I don't know, but there are echoes rushing back across us, ripples in a pond from a stone, but backward. But first, you seal it. I hope it hurts less. I'll help if I can, but I don't always say it right.
You helped me at the Secret Fortress. Say it however you like.
I helped. It's good to hear. I will try.
I'd like to talk with you about Templars.
They're heavy with forgotten songs, like Varric. Some of them are too loud. It's hard to stay near them. Cullen is softer, but demons asked questions that hurt him. Evangeline was kinder. I want to explain, but Reese's mother spoke to spirits, but not to him. Then she died for a Templar he loved. Words just bounce off the edges.
I'll talk to you later.
How do you know?
Second time it's done that. I think I might need to hunt that down. PC temp looks fine. Yeah, PC temp is actually, I'm quite in the green. Very old. It's got to be a driver issue. It has to be. How much did we lose? Oh. Nothing at all.
Maker, though the darkness comes upon me, I shall embrace the light. I shall weather the storm.
Yeah, see, there we go. Go and open it, and there's nothing there. Okay, so we gotta go back to the war room, but I've got... Well, there's Blackwall back over there. I got two people that are...
The scout in the hinterland saw the Herald of Andraste. Said he sealed a rift and stopped the demons.
Oh, okay. Apparently they have no idea who I am. Warnog!
Travel safely. Research him in name.
Blackwall just oddly standing over here by his little lonesome. Staring
Look at it.
at...
So much easier to ignore when it's far away. And to actually walk out of it. To be that close.
If I hadn't been saved by Inquisition soldiers, I don't know what would have happened.
Inquisition soldiers? That's not what I've heard. The breach, the Divine's death, the Wardens. It doesn't make sense. There's so much we don't know.
Just follow our lead.
Your experience with the Wardens will certainly be useful.
Mostly the treaties, I expect. Old parchments you're welcome to. What about you? How do you fit into all this?
Well, I get worshipped. That's pretty cool.
I just want to help stop the war. Try to put things back in order.
A worthy goal, one I'm happy to support. For me, I'll be satisfied so long as we find the bastards that killed the Divine. They owe us some answers.
Alright, let's dump trash. Okay. Actually, let's... Can we come in here and... Cool, I can access our buddy. Oh my. That's level 11, though. One does 80. Okay. Let's check out armors. Okay, 105. Let's go back to weapons. Can't use that one yet. That one does a little bit more damage, but it does less. Wow. That's weird. But okay.